Hi, Brandy Crosby with Unshakable Presence, and today's topic is what to say yes to. Now, in the context of being present, we're going to talk about presents. Okay? If you think about birthdays, holidays like Christmas, or just kind of giving somebody something, a present is a wonderful thing. Okay? So, in order for us to fully understand what a present is, we will unpack it. So let's begin to unpack this. So with a present, we have two things. Okay, we have it's something from the heart, and it is something that has arrived. Okay, and is something in motion. So it is actually something that you have. It's fully wrapped. It's got something very thoughtful inside. This would be unshakable presence. Okay, so for us to understand a little bit further, yeah, we like presents and we like to say yes to presents, but what do you mean? That's easy. Well, let me explain what you might be saying yes to. Okay, and some of these things that you might be saying yes to, let's kind of bring awareness to where you are, and you can shift once you have that awareness. So we also have, if we have these two things up here, then we may have something that looks like this down here. We're going to start with the opposite. Okay, and with the opposite here, we have those things. We have the heart, and we have kind of the movement. But the thing about the opposite is we are in complete lack of. Okay, so those things are completely absent. Okay, so the heart being, for a present, the best present that we ever have or will have is the gift of God. And He loves us infinitely. And knowing that is our gift. Okay? And you can kind of take that, like if you've spent tons of time picking out a gift, and it's so special, and you just know this is going to be so special to that other person, that's that same heart connection here. But down here, maybe we don't feel loved. Maybe we don't feel connected. Maybe we're really angry. Maybe we're like, well, my mom didn't spend all the time in her day with me, so she must not love me. Or I don't love this person because they don't do what I need them to do, right? So this is kind of a broken heart over here. And in kind, that it really affects our actions. So if we're hurting inside, we can choose to not do anything, and we can blame people. Okay, so this quadrant down here, we're going to call no present. Okay, whereas up here we have present, down here we have no present. Okay, no present. And so, okay, well then we can take these things and kind of think about, what they look like. So they all have hearts, right? But something's different here. And this one, we may have love, and we may have the feeling of joy, okay? But maybe we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing, okay? And if you get still enough, you do know, but that's a whole nother video, okay? So down here is you have a present, okay? You actually have a present, but it's not delivered, okay? So you have a gift, but you've just not delivered it. Undelivered. Okay, this is an undelivered present. So the things that you want to say yes to, like do you have a gift? And you have a gift. You're just not sharing it. That's what this is all about over here. Now over here, we have the heart and the arrow, but you can probably guess Now what gets crossed out is the heart. And this, when people are in this quadrant, we don't feel loved, we are hurt inside, and we're acting out of obligation, are acting out of that we need to look good right here. Okay, so this may be like a manager who's like, well, I have the title and I'm doing all the things and I'm going to bark at my people, because without really truly caring for them and kind of having them in mind, you're just going through the actions. Or perhaps it's something like, well, I'm going to do everything that everybody wants me to do, and I'm going to resent it. So as my kid says, hey, mom, do this, my husband says, do this, my work says, do this, the community saying, do this, my dog, she's saying, do this, and I'm pointing at her because she's sitting right there. I'll show you her in a minute. But sometimes, like, if we are not heart-centered, if we are not focusing on the love of God and what he wants us to be doing, we're going to be doing, we're just not going to be doing what he wants us to do. Okay, and so this section here would be an empty present. Boop. Okay, so are you doing tons of things and but your heart's not in it? Are you saying yes to things but your heart is completely broken? Are you saying yes to things and you just feel like you don't exist? Hello, wake up call. That may be a clue that you are not doing what God has called you to do. So if you are feeling empty inside, okay, you are an empty present and you have got to focus on this. But we'll get back to that, okay? So are you saying yes to just doing things out of obligation? Okay? Are you saying yes to feeling like you know what you're supposed to be doing, but you're not? Okay? Do you have undelivered presents? You have all of these gifts, but you just haven't delivered them. Or maybe your arms are like this and you're just saying yes to, well, it's somebody else's job. I'm not going to do that. It's somebody else's job, right? Oh, so here's what to say yes to. Up here on the left, we've got both a heart and an arrow. The heart is very special. Okay? When you know you're loved, when you know you're the child of God, when you know you were put here for a reason, when you know he gave you a light to shine, that's why you're here. Your presence is a gift. Like my dog, she is so cute. She is just, I'll show her, she's so peaceful right now. Her presence is such a gift to me. Okay, my heart is full. Your presence is a gift to yourself and others. Okay, do you know that? I mean, do you know that? Okay, do you know that? And in that knowing comes the desire to spread that light. Like a candle. Let's make this bigger so we can lighten the world, make this a brighter place. And you are doing things in that direction. And you're doing things every day. You are taking steps every day to do those things. Are you here? Are you actively saying yes to presence, to being a present, to giving presence? Please make the world a better place. Okay? God bless everyone. Hope this has been a blessing to you. Take care.